image, your subject gets blurred. But when you use the super macro mode, that image becomes ultra clear. You can, in this comparison, you can clearly see the big difference in the two pictures. Using the super macro mode, you can take pictures of small objects and discover unseen things. You can take pictures of insects, dewdrops, or anything else. You can use this to see unseen details in tiny objects around us. With super macro mode, there is no need for any magnifying glass, and instead, you can use your phone as a magnifying glass to see the details around you. Another exciting feature in the V17 Pro is the 13 megapixel telephoto lens. This telephoto lens will give you an entirely different perspective on the pictures that you take. It will bring the subjects closer to you without you having to move an inch. Take this picture, for example. In this picture, zoomed at 1x, you can directly see that the dome is very beautiful. But what can you do if you want to go more close to the picture? Then you use the 2x optical zoom on V17 Pro, and then also you get a very, very clear image. But even if you're not impressed with that, then we have the 10x digital zoom on V17 Pro, and by that, you can even count the number of birds sitting on top of the dome. You can also see the intricate details, the architecture of that dome. You can appreciate the beauty of that picture. And even after 10x, you can still zoom inside the picture to see more. There is one more example. Recently, I had a chance to go to this place, and I wanted to read what was written on the board. But I couldn't read that with my naked eyes. So I used the V17 Pro and zoomed 2x into it. Then I could figure out what was written on that board. But I still couldn't read what was written on that board. But when I used 10x zoom, I could instantly read what was written on that board. Imagine something that you cannot see from your naked eyes, but your phone can do that. Phone can zoom in and read that for you. Even after you've taken in 10x zoom, you can still zoom in, and then also you will find that the details are still there. Even after you zoom in, you don't lose out on any details. So let's recollect all the features of quad rear camera of V17 Pro. V17 Pro's 48 megapixel camera gives you good pictures in daylight. By using the super night mode, you get brilliant pictures in low light as well. The AI super wide angle camera lets you take pictures of up to 120 degrees wide, and the telephoto lens lets you zoom in up to 2x optical zoom and 10x digital zoom. Fun fact about super macro, you can take pictures with using super macro from just 2.5 centimeters, and that's the industry's closest distance from which you can take super macro shots. It's also a portrait camera which enables bokeh and short refocus. Now, a good camera needs a good display to show everything. And with V17 Pro, we have provided you with a very, very good display. V17 Pro comes with a 6.44 inches E3 Super AMOLED display. This display covers 100% of all DCI P3 color gamut spectrum. So all the colors you see on your screen are all very color accurate. We have also solved a big concern of users, that is of seeing sunlight readability enhancement. The brightness in V17 Pro goes as high as 600 nits in bright and harsh sunlight, so you can read your content or you can watch your content even in harsh sunlight. Compared to an E2 Super AMOLED display, we have also reduced the blue light emission in V17 Pro by 42%. So you don't have to care about straining your eyes while using your phone for long. Compared to an E2 Super AMOLED display, we have also reduced the energy consumption on the phone by 8%. Summarizing the E3 Super AMOLED display, it is brighter, it is more vibrant, it reduces blue light emission, so it's safer and also more energy efficient. The screen on V17 Pro also has extremely slim bezels. On the side, it's just 1.85 mm. And using this, we have been able to give you a beautiful screen to body ratio of 91.65%. You will see that the display of V17 Pro does not have any notches, holes, or drops. We have also used a new 20:9 aspect ratio, so you get more content on the screen without having to increase the width of the screen. You have to scroll less while reading, and you have to scroll less while watching anything. Using this and using the 3D curves on its back, this design is also more handy for you to use, and the phone is very comfortable for you to use. Going from the design to the colors. Now for the colors, we took inspiration from Mother Nature for both the colors of V17 Pro. Imagine you are inside a glacier. You can see white ice all around you, and the blue sky is reflecting on that ice. We have taken that same feeling and provided that you in glacier ice in V17 Pro. And similarly, for the second color, we took inspiration from the moonlight shining on the ocean floor and used that feeling to give you the midnight ocean in V17 Pro. Both these colors look very beautiful on the screen, but I'm sure when you hold them in your hands, they will look even more beautiful. But this is not enough. We have also covered these beautiful colors by Corning Gorilla Glass 6 at the back, so that it remains beautiful for a longer period of time. V17 Pro comes with 8 GB of RAM, so you can use the top 20 apps on Play Store simultaneously without having any problems. V17 Pro also comes with 128 GB of storage, so you can store 3 lakh MP3 files and 23,000 HD images without needing a storage extension. V17 Pro is powered by a 4100 mAh of battery, and it comes with Type-C 18-watt dual-engine fast charging technology. So whenever you need to fill your battery, it fills very, very quickly. Let's see all the features of V17 Pro in this short video.
I see you there. Are you feeling this beat? Count 1, 2, 3. Now play this on repeat. I see you there. Are you feeling this heat?
Check this out.
So come a little closer. Let me show you what you need. I know you're looking at me. I know you're looking at me. Nice. I know you're looking at me. I know you're looking at me. I know you're looking at me. I see you there.
Ready?
Are you feeling this heat? Count 1, 2, 3. Now play this on repeat.
Wait.
I know I got that kind of vibe, baby, that you not can't deny. You ready for my funky ride? Just hop on now, come on, don't be shy. I know I got that kind of vibe, baby, that you not can't deny. You ready for my funky ride? Just hop on now, come on, don't be shy. I know you're looking at me. I know you're looking at me. I know you're looking at me.
Let's review all the key specifications of V17 Pro. V17 Pro is the world's first phone to come with a 32 megapixel plus 8 megapixel dual pop-up selfie camera. You can use super night selfie with moonlight glow. We have a special wide-angle selfie. You can use the Pose Master, the bokeh, and short refocus. V17 Pro comes with an AI quad rear camera system with a 48 megapixel Sony IMX582 sensor, 13 megapixel telephoto lens with 2x optical zoom and 10x digital zoom. You can click super macro pictures from a distance of just 2.5 centimeters. It is powered by a 4100 mAh of battery, 8 GB of RAM, 128 GB of storage, Qualcomm Snapdragon 675. V17 Pro has an in-display fingerprint scanning and the Corning Gorilla Glass 6 on its back. That, ladies and gentlemen, was V17 Pro for you. Now we have another thing waiting for you, that is the price. And for that, you will have to wait a little. Thank you so much. That was all from my side.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Malhotra. That's one smartphone with exceptional camera capabilities for sure. Who wouldn't want to get their hands on this stunner device to take their selfie game to the next level and capture their world in consummate clarity? Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, let me take the privilege of inviting the CEO of Vivo India, Mr. Jerome Chen. Please help me welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jerome Chen.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. So today we are very happy here to announce the launch of V17 Pro. V17 Pro, V series always means the innovation, the new technology. And V17 Pro comes to a new height. But this is not the end. This is the beginning of exploring the new technology of camera, of new technology. And also, V17 Pro, this model especially we made for India, made for Indian consumers. So, without further ado, now I present to you the Vivo V17 Pro at a price of 29,990 Indian rupees. The pre-book will start from today, and the super day will be 27 September 2019. We also will have many exciting offers from our partners like banks, operators, our telecom partners. And also, for the online, we have many attractive offers. So thank you so much, and I wish that V17 Pro can bring the exciting experience to all Indian consumers. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Chen. May I now at this juncture invite Mr. Nipun Maurya, Director Brand Strategy, Vivo India, to please join Mr. Chen and unveil the Vivo V17 Pro.
Nice. I know you're looking at me. I know you're looking at me. I know you're looking at me. Nice. I know you're looking at me. I know you're looking at me. I know you're looking at me. Nice. I know you're looking at me. I know you're looking at me. I know you're looking at me. Nice. I know you're looking at me. I know you're looking at me. I know you're looking at me. Nice. I know you're looking at me. I know you're looking at me.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. The highly innovative camera benchmark in smartphones, the all-new V17 Pro, finally in town. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to thank you so much for taking the time and joining us today. But before we disband, before I invite you for lunch, I do have a very, very important announcement. But let's allow the media members to take a few more pictures of this stunning smartphone. Ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who cannot wait to get their hands on Vivo V17 Pro, I request you to please stay with us. Don't go anywhere. Give me just a bit and something spectacular will happen. Ladies and gentlemen, and now it is my pleasure to request you to proceed to the demo zone on your left so that you can experience the all-new Vivo V17 Pro in all its glory.